Your first time on Earth, away from your ship drifting through space in a metal shell. At first, Earth felt like a place to call home, but it soon became chaos. You step out of the craft and see the sky. Your boots press into the ground. Earth is loud. Engines rumble, voices mix, and sounds never stop. Your chest tightens. You crouch behind a tree, keeping low. The sunlight is bright. You smell trees and grass. A kid runs across the grass, chasing a ball. He stops and stares. Your breath catches. No one else reacts, but the kid holds his gaze. You wait for him to shout, to run. Instead, he waves. Then he shrugs and keeps playing. You peek out again. A group of adults walks past. Their eyes slide right over you, unfocused, unaware. The lessons from the ship come back to you. Humans do not see what they do not believe. Children see more. You move toward a large building with flags. Screens flash inside a window. A man with wild hair speaks. The words on the screen name him President Trump. He talks about walls, borders, and winning. Another voice breaks in about a new policy. Your translator picks up fragments. Trade deal. Make it great. Your stomach knots. There's a lot of yelling on the television. You weren't expecting this. The man on the TV waves his hands, points at charts. You step back before anyone looks your way. Only children might see you. Adults walk past, blind to your presence. A patrol car rolls down the street, lights spinning. You duck behind a bench. A dog on a leash jerks its head toward you. It barks, pulling at its leash. The owner frowns, mutters about the dog acting strange, and tugs it along. You stay still. Your pulse thuds. Phew, it's great that most people don't see you. But what about those dogs? Earth is chaotic, full of movement, impossible to predict. You feel small here. As you walk back to your craft, you hear a drone overhead. It hovers over you, flashing lights. You wonder, can it see me? You move back toward the craft. The landing site is hidden by grass and trees. Your foot catches on a root. You stumble. A raccoon darts away. A bush rustles. Your body tenses. At the hatch, you press your hand to the scanner. The door slides open. You step inside and seal it shut. A caretaker stands there, arms crossed. He saw you leave. You lower your head, waiting for him to chastise you. Instead, he hands you a data pad. A list of required samples fills the screen. This stop is for research. The mission is not over. Your throat tightens. Earth is too loud, too strange. But orders are orders. You head to your bunk. Rest time now, and then more time on Earth. The hum of the ship steadies you. Outside, Earth continues. You close your eyes, exhaling. At least here you know what comes next. But part of you wonders what else waits out there, unseen by adults. Maybe only children and dogs can see it. Maybe that includes you. It's your third day on Earth. You wake at dawn when a device rings by your bunk. The caretaker stands at the door with a data pad. He says, many things are needed for research. Yesterday's mission was messy, but the work was not done. He leads you to the exit ramp. The air is cool. The sky is pale. You step out and follow a dirt path to the street. A few cars pass. No one notices. Adults cannot see you unless you appear on a screen. You move fast, guided by the caretaker's handheld map. He points to a large building at the edge of town. It stores food. He calls it a grocery store. You reach the grocery store. People are pushing big red carts. Children sit in the cart along with many items. Some of the children seem to notice you. An overhead siren screams out, "Clean up on aisle 4." You wonder what they have to clean up. Do they have a robot for that? You walk up and down the rows of items. Pasta? Milk? Eggs? You're looking for something they call chocolate. You slip on a wet spot in the ground. When you stand up, you see the chocolate. Your instructions were to gather as many as you can. But what is chocolate? Curiosity gets the best of you. You open it and smell it. It actually smells quite good. You take a bite, and then another, and then another. Wow, if this is life on Earth, you almost want to stay. Your mind flashes back to the ship. Get the chocolate and get back. You collect as much chocolate as you can and head out. As you go to the exit, an alarm starts to blare. The alarm must have sensed the chocolate. Everyone around looks at you, and you make a run for it. Some of the chocolate drops from your hands. Hopefully you have enough for the task that was assigned. You start to run towards the ship. You make a quick turn and are surrounded by a bunch of children. One of them yells out, "Hey you, we see you. Give us that chocolate." Your heart pounds in your chest. The children can see you and they want the chocolate. Your mind begins to race. You're trying to recall the training you received on the ship. Nothing prepared you for this conflict. You throw 2 of the chocolate bars out away from the children and they run after it. You take off heading toward the ship. There is not much time or chocolate left. Wow, Earth is so dramatic. As you rush back to the ship, a dog lunges at you and tries to bite your leg. You scream out at him and he barks and turns away. In all the drama, you almost drop the rest of the chocolate bars. You get back to the ship. You rush inside, gasping. The caretaker follows, sealing the hatch. Alarms beep. The pilot yells that takeoff must happen now. The caretaker nods and straps into a seat. Engines roar. The ground shakes. Through a window, you see children yelling and pointing at the ship. Then the craft lifts. Dust turns below. You rise into the clouds, away from Earth. Past the atmosphere, the hum of the ship surrounds you. Steady, familiar. The caretaker sets your chocolate bar samples on a table. The caretaker seems happy. He smiles and nods. The samples will be replicated over and over again. It seems even space aliens like chocolate. He takes the chocolate bars to a work area and he begins the replication process. Everyone is smiling. It seems that they have had chocolate before. It's now rest time. You stare, mind on the chaos left behind. The ship drifts beyond Earth's orbit. Cities and clouds shrink below. You close your eyes. No more wailing overhead. No more children following you or biting dogs. No more drones. Just space. Just the hum. You take a slow breath. Good to be back. Being a space alien sucks, but being a space alien on Earth, much more chaotic.